Okay, so this is to give you a little bit of an idea of the kind of things that we are doing over on our Patreon group. There is a link below that you can join our Patreon group. In that group, we are kind of following these horses that we have in training, wild horses. You get to see full training sessions of them that we record and upload. You get to request videos that you want us to record and show you, some of the things that we do. We do a monthly Q&A session where you can ask us any kind of questions. And we have a lot of how-to videos, kind of how we do a lot of our training, because we specialize in these Mustangs, gentling these Mustangs, and colt starting. So we start a lot of horses under saddle. And then also our patrons kind of get exclusive views of like we're doing a lot of makeovers and challenges this year. So this little guy, this is Cimarron. He's Salt River Spanish Mustang, and he is in our gentling and under saddle program. And Isidore's just kind of, I don't know, this may be his 5th time having a saddle on. And today, Isidore is going to do his first sits and first kind of steps with this little horse. He's a lot of fun to work with. He's very personable, very curious, cute little guy. He's about, I want to say he's about 13'2", 13'3" hands. Very sturdy little dude. The real fun personality. So Isidore's just lunging him here. You saw you had to kind of encourage him a little bit on just swinging his rope. He uses the flag with him as well. They should all be able to kind of lunge like this very easily. Let's see, he picked it up and remembered what he was supposed to do there. It's really windy, so I turned the volume down quite a bit. We had like a couple of weeks where it was just insane wind for a while. Also, make sure you please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any videos that we do post on our YouTube channel. We will still post some videos, but we're spending a lot more time and energy on our Patreon group because we really want to kind of support the people that are mutually supporting us as well, so that we can bring good quality videos and get better equipment, things like that. I actually just got a new like kind of robot camera that I'm going to try to see, so that I guess it's supposed to like follow you when we're riding. So we'll see how that works. But yeah, we're having a lot of fun over there in our Patreon group. It's a secret Facebook group. Also, the Patreon is a website, and it's a lot of fun to be able to give more personal interaction and answer questions. We get a lot of people asking us questions on this YouTube channel, and unfortunately I just don't have time to answer each one, and some of the questions are really, really good, and I would like to be able to put the time and energy into answering that, but it not just be kind of lost, but instead stored where a lot of people can kind of see it and get the benefit of those answers, instead of just having it kind of lost in a YouTube comment somewhere. You can see this horse is really starting to relax here. And I like how focused he is on him. I don't know if you guys have ever seen horses lunging and they'll be looking to the outside, not really paying attention. Like, so Isidore's not lunging this horse to make him tired. It's more just to kind of get him loosened up, warmed up, focused on him. And you can see this little horse is pretty focused on him. The gate is, you see him kind of bowing out a little bit when he comes around the other side, and that's where the gate is. So that's always something to be aware of. We also, people can, if you like these Salt River horses, which I really, really like them, we do have a program that you can get one, and that's if you go on our link below to our website, Isidore Espinosa Horsemanship /Mustangs, And it kind of talks about the Salt River program and how you can get one of these cool horses. He's a little confused there. Just kind of helped him through that. It's been a little fun trying to find saddles that fit these guys because they're pretty close coupled. So he's got a little saddle on him. This is good too. Like, you know, he's done a lot of this rope work without the saddle, but it's always so good that you do this with the saddle. Yeah, it's been kind of fun. He's recorded full-length sessions from pickup to this point with 3 of these guys, and they're all a little bit different personalities. And he'll record a session when he's doing something new. So like the first week, we did quite a few sessions that we recorded and uploaded, and then now it's maybe once a week because there's so much repetition doing stuff over and over again now of the same stuff that they've already learned. So this is week 7 with this guy. Very similar timeline to like a makeover horse. Not as intense. I mean, makeovers are super intense, and so like I would prefer not to have that time frame. And I'm kind of excited because they are giving us a big pickup window for makeovers this year in 2021. So we actually, if we pick up early, almost have like a whole other month of training that we could do, which I think is just going to be better for these horses because I don't know if you guys have been following our makeover horses. We don't get on them like the first day or the first week or like some people do. We really take our time, and it's usually 4 to 6 weeks before we're on them. And so we've got another month that's even better. We don't like to rush them. And that was really good. Like he's just stepping up and down. This is the first time he's stepping up and down on this horse, I believe, and he seemed pretty cool with that. He kind of gets over things pretty quickly. And of course, you know, same thing on both sides. I know I need to work more on, you can tell Citro's not strong on that leg, so he's still using his left leg to stand up instead of using his right leg, where like he would swing his leg over. And that was really good. He kind of really looked at him and he's looking and chewing there. His ears are moving. Citro does a lot of this sort of touching him and rubbing him all over, all this kind of stuff. You know, that's really important too. You don't want to be swinging a leg over a horse and you haven't checked to see how they're going to react if something moves on the opposite side of where you are. So he's doing a lot of that, just checking, okay, does this horse okay? If I'm on the other side, if he sees me out of his other eye, then the side that I'm on. Does a lot of like touching him behind and then touching his tail. All that stuff is really important. And he likes to do this without having a bit in them, so he'll do this and then he'll put a bit in them and start working them off of that and do a little long lining. And so that way they're not having too many new things thrown on them at once. Kind of break it down as much as you can. He's got the cutest little face. It's like, whoa, what just happened? And see, he's putting like weight there, and he's touching him with his foot a little bit. I think if you're gonna throw a leg over a horse, and if there's a chance you might bump him with your foot, and you don't know if that horse is gonna completely lose it, I think that you missed a step. So I think that's really important. I do it bareback. Isidro does too. I'm pretty sure, I think he did hop on these guys bareback and kind of rub them with his leg all over and on their butt. So if you swing a leg over, you just happen to hit them in the butt, it's not like something that's never happened before. So you kind of know that they are ready for that and they're not going to freak out. Yeah, I mean, our style is not kind of get on, kick, and go. It's more, let's see if we can break it down into many small pieces as possible to give them a good experience. I don't like riding a bucking horse. I know Isidro doesn't like riding a bucking horse. I definitely want to try to prevent any trauma as much as possible, so this is the way that we like to do it. These kind of small steps, and I love how he just kind of gets off and walks away here. He did really good. Just give him a little breather, a little mental break. He kind of puts his foot in the stirrup there. He's kind of moving around. Horse is really relaxed. I think a lot of people would have tried to just kick and go forward right there. And Isidro does a lot of this up and down, up and down, up and down. It's kind of his way, and I like it. I think it works. I think it, really helps prepare them. I love how he's just kind of turned around looking at him. That was great. He was even to get off with his, not with his head turned or anything. Isidro told me he's really enjoying working with this little horse. He's just real personable and real sweet and kind of interested. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Join our Patreon group and get more awesome videos like this.